We got Christos Giagos back here on the program. He's going to be taking on Mizuto Hirota at UFC Fight Night 142 in Adelaide on December 1st. Christos, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just getting some rest before I gotta go, put in my second session in today. So
Absolutely, man. Yeah, anyone follows you on social media, you're always putting in the work there. Busy guy. But first, I wanted to start here. I know you linked up with Terphouse recently. How did this all come together with you? Linking up with one of the best CBD oil companies in the game.
just I got a good management team. You know what I mean? Iridium Sports Agency always looks out for their fighters, and I mean, shoot, I'm just always taken care of. You know what I mean? I don't ask for much, but they always throw these offers on the table, and I take them. And this has to be like one of my favorite sponsors so far because obviously MMA fighters, they put their bodies through a whole lot, and I didn't really know how effective CBD was until I've been using it every day now for like 2 months, and my body never feels as sore as it usually does. So I mean, my guess is, the inflammation is down. My body's not hurting as much. I feel good a lot of the times. I'm not as anxious. And yeah, no, I definitely feel the effects. And so I'm a big believer, and we'll keep using it, and hopefully I can stay on board.
Yeah, and I mean the other benefit too is sleep. I know you get some of the best sleep you can get just because it really relaxes your body and everything, which is great.
Oh, you know what? I mean, that's funny you say that because the past couple, because you know what I mean. I mean, um, obviously not in fight camp, but I usually smoke before I sleep. So, and so that I usually sleep like that. But obviously I've been off of smoking for a couple days now, and I have been getting some really, really good sleep. And I just told my fiance the other day, so that's new to the table. I didn't know that was part of it, but obviously that makes sense. But yeah, I've been having some deep sleep, some good dreams, like 3 nights in a row now. So heck yeah, that's awesome.
Good, man. Love hearing that. Let's talk about your last fight again. Short notice. You're taking on one of the best submission guys in the game in Charles Oliveira. You went to Brazil. I mean, that experience in itself must have been pretty crazy, but I know you didn't end up coming out on top on that one, but what did you learn from that? Because, a lot of guys wouldn't have taken that fight.
Um, I mean, you know what? I really liked how that fight went up until it didn't. I felt like the game plan was working. I hit him with some big shots. He was definitely not trying to stand with me for the most part, but what I learned from the fight was to trust my jiu-jitsu. My coaches tell me all the time, I got great jiu-jitsu. And instead of using my jiu-jitsu and waiting for the right opportunity to stand up, I kind of forced myself to try to stand up, which gave him the opportunity to take my back and get what he wanted. And that's what I got to stop doing. I got to stop forcing situations and just kind of let them come to me because, I got a good jiu-jitsu game, and people will know soon enough. But yeah, so I just learned to kind of just trust my jujitsu and keep calm. You know what I mean? I kind of the second time he got me down, there was a slight bit of panic. I knew I wasn't supposed to be down there, and I tried to just hurry up to get up, and it made for a bad decision. And obviously, a guy like Oliveira, one of the best to do it in the world, obviously he set the record. He capitalized on that mistake and took advantage, and my hats off to him.
And you're certainly getting your frequent flyer miles over these last couple fights. Now you're going to Adelaide. When are you getting there? Because I know it takes a bit to travel there and then obviously get acclimatized to the time change and everything else.
I get there Wednesday. I leave Monday. I get there Wednesday. What I'm hoping to do is when I get there around like 2 p.m. Just to stay awake the whole time until nighttime and go to sleep, and hopefully it starts to kick in my jet lag. So um, obviously my body's used to doing things. So hopefully by fight time I'll be adjusted, but I'm not worried too much because yeah, when it's fight time, I'm gonna show up. I'm not too worried about the jet lag. I'll adjust. So I'm excited to go to Adelaide because my sister lives in Sydney, in Australia, and she's excited. She's been trying to get me to come out to Australia for a long time, but it's a hard trip to make, And now I get to go for business, and I mean, I'm very excited, and I love this matchup.
Yeah, and just one more thing, sort of on the travel. Do you get to bring all your cornermen with you, or how does that work? Because I know sometimes on international fights you have to pay for another cornerman. How does that work with you?
Yeah, so usually, but the thing is, unfortunately, my two top coaches can't make it. One of them will be doing a seminar in Germany, and the other one just has a lot of business to take care of, and he won't want me to Brazil. It's just too hard for him to up and leave again. So I got all my training with them, but when I'm in the fight, obviously it's good to hear my coaches, but obviously when you're in there, it's ultimately up to me to make the decision. So I'm comfortable with it. So I'm actually taking um, my one of my teammates who came to me 2 fights ago, John Robles. He cornered me in Brazil when I won my ACB fight right before I got signed, and he's cornered me when I knocked out Dakota Cochran in South Dakota. So he's been kind of like a good luck charm. So I'm taking him with me to Adelaide. Jason House, my manager, is going to be there, and I'm actually going to have my brother in my corner. So he's flying out to come see me. So it's going to be cool. You know what I mean? I'm excited to have them in my corner.
Speaking of family, what are the plans for Thanksgiving this year with the fact that you got this fight on the first?
I'm going to eat.
Oh, you are?
It's
Okay,
good.
that's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to indulge, but I'm going to, do a nice workout in the morning and do like probably going to be like a 24-hour fast from Wednesday night to when I eat. Maybe like 21 hours or something like that, just so I can have fun and actually eat at Thanksgiving because I'm a big Thanksgiving guy, and I'll be with all my in-laws. Actually, I want to be with my fiance's family, so I'm excited, and I'll just stick to the good foods. I probably won't have any pie, much like that, but I'll eat turkey. I'll eat mashed potatoes. I'll eat it all. You know what I mean? My weight's never really a problem. So people say I'm a big 55er, but I never have trouble making weight. So
And not you don't have to alter your weight cut with the travel at all. I know you had to deal with that in your last fight too.
yeah, no, no, I'm
Okay.
good.
That's good,
I'll be
man.
fine.
That's good to hear. I know because I know sometimes it's tough. You retain water a lot when you're flying that
Yeah,
much and everything.
absolutely. So I'll just make sure I'm taking a lot of water. I usually tell the flight attendants if I can have like two of those big waters they have. They usually are super nice about it, and I just make sure I drink a lot of water so it just kind of goes through me. And yeah, it'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Let's talk about Hirota, 18-9-2 record. Obviously has a lot of experience. How do you feel like you match up against him here?
I mean, I have a lot of experience too, so we're pretty close on the number of fights we've had. I feel like I matched well. You know what I mean? I feel like the competition I fought is better. I feel like I beat a lot of better guys than him. I'm ranked higher than him. I feel like it's overall a good fight for me. I don't gotta worry. He's not like a dangerous guy on the feet. He does have some knockouts. I do gotta be careful. He's not like a submission artist at all. So I get to come out there and fight my fight. I get to just do what I want to do and just anything I want to do, I can do. If I see a takedown, I'll take him down. You know what I mean? If I see opportunities on the feet, close the distance. I get to fight my fight, and I'm just excited because people get to actually see what I'm about. And this fight, they will definitely know who I am.
Same training partners for this fight. Terry on Ware, all the guys at Black House, guys like that.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. It comes to train once in a while, and everyone at Black House. Obviously, my partners at One Jiu Jitsu with Jiva. He always brings guys in for me, usually the same guys. So yeah, same training partners. I've been trying to get some, going with more shorter guys since my guy's short to kind of feel that distance. But yeah, I mean, there's no specific game plan. I got to just work what I'm good at, basically.
Okay. And how do you see this fight playing out in the first?
Um, I don't know. You know what I mean? I hopefully I want to try to knock him out. He's never been knocked out, so it'd be cool to be the first one to do that. Um, but he's tough, man. He's tough. He lost. All his losses are decisions except for one. He got submitted, but shoot, I would love to put him away, but I'm looking to go out there and get this W. You know what I mean? So I can keep going in the UFC.
And we're looking forward to it, man. This is a great fight. This is actually a really good card. UFC Fight Night 142. It's coming up December 1st. Christos, always appreciate you taking the time, man. Just remind people where they can find you on social media. And if you have any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You can find me at on Twitter. I don't really use. It's linked to my Instagram account, so that'll be probably be better to use. It's C Giagos, my first initial and my last name. That's it. And I just want to thank you, Terphouse, always for sponsoring me, keeping me relaxed and healthy, and always ready meals for meal prepping my food for the weeks. And yeah, ready to go.